is News 3 Now at 6.
Summer-like heat is creeping into Wisconsin right now. We may see our hottest weather of the year by this weekend. A growing heat wave covers most of the western third of the country. Beaches are packed along California's coast as parts of that state reach well above 100 degrees. Some of that heat is heading our way with temperatures in the 90s possible this weekend. Gary is busy tracking things right now, and he'll share his updated forecast in just a few minutes. But first, we are actively working to vaccinate people here in Dane County. It is the final hour of our vaccine day at News 3 Now. We're hosting 2 pop-up clinics in Madison, one at a park on the east side, the other right outside of our television studio. We have staff volunteering their time at these clinics. Let's check in with our Eric Franke, who joins us live out in the parking lot. Hi, Eric. It's been a great day.
Gotcha. Well, Vern?
Okay, I don't think Eric can hear us. Let's go to Madeline O'Neill. Hi, Maddie, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, we're out here in the parking lot. You know, despite the amount of shots and needles we have here, there's a lot of joy and excitement. We talked to a number of families here to get their second shots for their 12 to 15-year-olds who came here 3 weeks ago, that first day that they were eligible for the shot. Now, these families say that being fully vaccinated brings opportunity for a normal-looking summer. 14-year-old Matthew Braun says he barely felt the shot, and it's well worth it, especially after such a tough year.
I could really only play video games and talk through like Zoom and stuff like that. But now that, you know, I can actually go out and hang out with friends, that'll be a lot nicer.
My husband, his dad has cancer, so we were worried about that. And I work in the school district, so it was pretty important that we all get vaccinated to be safe.
Families say that protection means the return of things like summer camps and road trips. So far, we know that more than 200 shots have been given today, and that's first doses as well, including a man who drove an hour to be here. We'll share his story along with a recap of the day coming up tonight on News 3 Now at 10. But in the meantime, we'll send it back to Eric. Hopefully he can hear me now.
Yeah, Maddie, I can hear you now. Thank you very much. You know, it has been another great turnout. It was 3 weeks ago that we had over 500 folks show up both here and at Lake County Farm Park. But some of the people coming out today are either getting their second shot from that first vaccine clinic, or many are getting their first shot. As we mentioned, the Johnson & Johnson shot is available. We're here till 7 o'clock, so another hour or so. You get a chance to come out here, get that Johnson & Johnson vaccine shot and be done. Or if you prefer, that Pfizer first shot is also available. We did meet one couple that took that drive and went an hour just to get that vaccine, that Johnson & Johnson. Now they are done and ready for at least in 2 weeks from now, we'll be ready and headed for what should be a little bit more normal summer. But again, these 2 facilities out here, we're at Raymond Road, 7025 Raymond Road at our News 3 Now studios. About an hour to go, available to you for free until 7, both here and also at Lake Farm County Park in Madison. That's off Southtown Road exit. Take it south of the Beltline to Moreland, hang a left. Follow it around to Libby Road to Lake Farm County Park until 7 o'clock. Again, you got a chance to do it either the one and done or get your Pfizer vaccine. We've talked to people all day how important it is for everybody to get vaccinated, those kids as well. Get us towards 80% herd immunity. That's the number that the folks at SSM Health are telling us. Not sure if we'll get there unless we get more and more folks out here. Dane County headed in a great direction, but we want to really spread the word and get as many people in South Central Wisconsin vaccinated as we can. Susan?
And we have an hour to go. Thank you, Eric. The average number of new COVID-19 cases continues to fall in Wisconsin. It's now at its lowest rate in more than a year. And here's one reason why. Close to half of the state's eligible population has received at least one dose of a COVID vaccine. Dane County still a leader in the state and the country when it comes to vaccines. Dane County plans to ramp up mobile vaccination efforts this summer. The unit will target areas seeing lower vaccination rates. Health experts say they are committed to addressing vaccine hesitancy and mistrust based on medical racism.
The pandemic is not over, but we are better equipped than ever to fight it. Vaccination is the best way to protect yourself and the people you love from COVID-19.
The mobile unit will be in Waunakee tomorrow and has a dozen more stops scheduled in June and July. News 3 understands the need to hold clinics at a variety of times and locations, which is why one of our pop-up clinics is on the east side tonight. Our Jamie Perez joins us now from Lake Farm County Park. How's it going out there, Jamie?
It's been a really good day. We've had a great turnout. Right now, there's still a few people in line, but as I've been saying all day, the wait is about 5 minutes to stand in line here. So come down and get your shot. Like we said, you have a little bit less than an hour to do so. And right now, we're going to talk to Jenny Bolton, who has been so helpful from SSM Health all day. And we have exceeded our expectations here at the park today, right?
We have exceeded our expectations. We've had more vaccines administered so far than what we had on the schedule. So the walk-in has been a phenomenal response. We still have about 6 doses of J&J left. So if you're a one and done kind of person, just come on down. Don't wait too much longer because we don't know how long those 6 doses before they end up in somebody else's arm. But yep, we've exceeded expectations. So very good day at the park all in all. Weather, people, lots of kiddos getting vaccines.
So what's our number right now?
We are at 240, and that doesn't include the vaccines that are kind of on the table and the folks standing in line. So I'm anticipating that we're going to be over 250 any minute now. So anything after about 2:15 was really what we had scheduled on the book. So we've exceeded our schedule. So it's a good day.
All right, and as we're coming up to the close of the day and we're seeing the light at the end of the pandemic, hopefully, as someone who has worked on the front lines throughout this whole process, what are you feeling right now, and now that we're getting close to the end?
I think one of the things that I'm going to walk away from today with is there was a couple of baseball players, so I'm a baseball mom. My kiddo came in and got his 2nd dose. He's at his game right now, go Oregon. So we had a couple of parents show up with kiddos in baseball uniforms, and the most exciting thing I think for those kids, it's been a long year and a half for them, and they finally get to take the mask off and play the sport. So think of soccer and football and baseball with wearing a mask. So they're going to be able to take those masks off, and they're going to be able to have sports kind of back as usual once they are fully vaccinated. So that's kind of an exciting, turn. We're going to be able to, hug. We're going to be able to be in public again with people just like you and I are without our masks on. And so that's, another kind of hallmark as we get closer and closer to, the new norm.
Yeah, something very exciting that we can all look forward to. Thank you so much again. You've been so helpful throughout the day. Like we said, we have just a little bit under an hour, so head on down. The wait is not too long. If you want to get your shot of the vaccine, you can come down and do so.
All right, Jamie, thank you so much. Some of the people who showed up at Lunny Lake today were getting their shot for the first time. One 65-year-old said he was waiting for the right place and the right time, and today was the day for him. He got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine after hearing that we were hosting our clinic on our newscasts.
Just ready to get out and about without this mask on, and just sick of this mask. Every time you get out of your car, you got to have a mask in your hand. It's just stupid.
Dozens of people have been vaccinated at this clinic, and again, there's one outside of our station at 7025 Raymond Road. Both are open until 7 o'clock tonight. For the first time in a year, Dane County is not under a public health emergency order. Doctors say vaccines are a key reason why. No order means no more mask mandate, and all capacity limits have been lifted at area businesses. Rock County plans to follow Dane County's lead next week. The county will lift all COVID restrictions on Tuesday. Privately owned businesses may still require masks. Masks are also recommended for those who are still unvaccinated. Next at 6, inside the COVID ICU, we'll take you back to the floor that cared for some of the sickest patients during the pandemic.
And in weather, we've got a few showers and thunderstorms in the far northern parts of our viewing area. Otherwise, temperatures are still pretty warm in the middle 80s, and there is an air quality advisory for ozone for our eastern viewers. I'll have more details in weather in just a few minutes.
When you're sick, so sick that your heart hurts.
And your mind races.
When you think that you might have cancer, and then they tell you,
you have cancer.
And you just want somebody to say,
it's going to be okay.
UW Health. Remarkable medicine. Remarkable care.
Attention homeowners, we're looking for 50 homeowners who need a new bath or shower. We want to evaluate our custom bathing solutions in real homes for safety and convenience. Call Wisconsin's #1 remodeler. Mad City Baths is your trusted local source for bathroom updates, from tub to shower conversions to walk-in tubs with easy access designs. We install in as little as 1 day. Be one of 50 homeowners who receive special savings with free installation on a new bath or shower system. 18 months, no payments, no interest financing. We'll take before and after pictures, put a good neighbor sign in your yard, and compensate you for your time. Call during this program for a $50 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call now with zip code and location to qualify. 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
Foo Fighters, playing 26 years of hits live at American Family Insurance Amphitheater Friday, July 30th. New album, Medicine at Midnight, available now. Tickets on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. at the box office or online at Ticketmaster.com. You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back, everyone. Behind the brick walls of Madison's biggest hospital, doctors and nurses continue their fight against COVID. But the halls are finally filled with a sense of hope. Things were very different 7 months ago. In November, News 3 was given a heartbreaking look inside the COVID unit at UW Hospital. We saw exhausted nurses going room to room, and we felt the connection they made caring for total strangers. We respected the courage they displayed every single day. Our Adam Duxter joins us live outside UW Hospital tonight, having gone back inside that COVID unit today. Adam?
Yeah, what we saw today is almost night and day from what we saw this past November, from family visitors being back into the building to the staff no longer being afraid of what tomorrow might bring. And the drop in hospitalizations means things like the wing of the hospital that was designated for brain injuries can actually go back to that original purpose. While many still might be uneasy or uncertain about a return to normal, tonight docs inside UW Hospital are reassuring if you've been vaccinated, it's safe for you to do so.
If you're fully vaccinated, the pandemic, for the most part, is over for you. And you can take that mask off, you can be in public, you can interact with others without having to have that worry in the back of your mind, you know, am I gonna get COVID? Is something bad gonna happen to me or someone that I love?
And tonight on News 3 Now at 10, we'll take you back inside UW Hospital for the first time since we did this past November. Why doctors there say despite the progress we've made, we've still got more to make, and a look inside what COVID care could look like well into the future.
We will see you tonight at 10. Adam, thank you. Our efforts to get people vaccinated are still going strong. You have 45 minutes left to attend one of our free vaccination clinics. This is a live look at how things are going at the one going on in our parking lot here at the News 3 studios on Raymond Road. We've administered more than 200 vaccines at this location so far. We're also out on the east side tonight at Lake Farm County Park. The clinics, both of the clinics, run until 7 o'clock tonight, so hurry out. We have Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson doses available, and we're prepared to provide second dose Pfizers to those who came to our clinic in May. We'll check back in with our volunteers coming up after the break. And have you noticed the heat yet? Well, Gary says a hot weekend is ahead and not much rain in sight. His forecast is coming up next at 6.
Kopke's Greenhouse is open for the spring season. Shop our expansive facility for veggies, herbs, flowers, succulents, and much more. Kopke's Greenhouse. Stay healthy, stay happy, stay green.
With Dad's arthritis, he struggles with housework and bathing, so I called a Grace. Yes, a Grace. With their age-at-home service, Dad gets the help he needs to stay independent at home.
A Grace, caring every step of the way.
Enhance your home's curb appeal with new paint or stain from Menards. Cabot Premium Wood Care products deliver unbeatable quality and satisfaction guaranteed. Get 11% off Cabot exterior stains and finishes. Complete your updates with a fresh coat of paint from Dutch Boy. Max Bond is a premium exterior paint and primer in one with extreme adhesion technology. All Dutch Boy paint is 11% off. Get 11% off everything right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Mad City has over 50,000 satisfied customers. In as little as one day, we can transform your bathroom with a new walk-in shower, barrier-free shower, or walk-in tub with hydrotherapy. We have special savings for 50 homeowners who call now. Get free installation on a new bath or shower system. 18 months, no payments, no interest financing, and we'll compensate you for your time. Call during this program for a $50 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate.
My dog wants a yard.
Love it.
And another dog.
Have you looked at houses yet?
Not yet.
But that's good. I learned from Summit that it's better to start with a pre-approval anyway. Right.
Yeah. You can decide how much you're comfortable paying each month and then back into your price range.
Oh, and start putting the difference between your rent and your future mortgage into savings.
With Summit Credit Union, you might be more ready than you think.
I think it's great. Summit helps people build confidence and knowledge to move forward. It's your money. Own it. Summit Credit Union.
No more Freon for your AC. Oh no, the homeowner's called Action Man and his action team.
Call on Action Plumbing, Heating, and Electric at iwantactionnow.com.
Kopke's Greenhouse is open for the spring season. Shop our expansive facility for veggies, herbs, flowers, succulents, and much more. Kopke's Greenhouse. Stay healthy, stay happy, stay green.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome. We're back live out here in the parking lot of our News 3 Now studios on Madison's West Side. We got the numbers. We're over 270 folks that have come by to get vaccinated at this location. So add that to Lake County Farm Park. We're over 500 today, which is a great success. Big credit to the folks at SSM for moving people through. You know, at no point has it seemed packed or crowded. We've had parking available, and our partners at SSM have done a great job. But, you know, we can't get to that herd immunity unless we're able to get all of our neighbors vaccinated. And for more on that, we bring in SSM's outreach, the person in charge of outreach, reaching all of our communities, Keisha Bozeman. Keisha, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
We have to reach all of our communities, and you're entrusted with that job. How are we doing in getting to all of our communities, including those most vulnerable?
Thank you. Well, we're making progress. Still a lot of work to do, but we're making progress. And what's really important is making sure that we drive equity with those who want the vaccine and removing barriers around, you know, if there's transportation issues or if there's just education opportunities, making sure that we serve the most vulnerable and hesitant communities and meeting them where they are.
Yeah, part of it's physically getting to them, but another part is getting them to trust the whole process,
That's right.
How do you do that?
So we show up. We're going to the communities. We are bringing health professionals who are there to answer questions, there to support them as they go through the process if they decide to get vaccinated. And no question is a wrong question or a big question. We're just here to make sure that you're informed so you can make the best decision for yourself.
Keisha, thanks so much for being with us, and thanks for all you do for all of our communities. Our most vulnerable communities are an important part of the equation here to get us all healthy and get us back to a normal summer here in southern Wisconsin. And Susan, over 270 folks here today, so it's been a great day, and we still got about 45 minutes left.
All right, Eric, thanks so much. In other news tonight, we have new photos this evening showing two men that police believe attacked a Madison bus driver. Do you recognize these men? A Metro Transit driver said they were attacked Friday night after denying them service. Police believe the men were also involved in another bus incident last month. Just in time for the heat, splash pads in the city of Madison will reopen tomorrow. There are 3, one on the east, west, and south sides. They're open daily from 10 until 8 p.m. And Gary, those splash pads are going to be standing room only this weekend.
I think so, yeah. The heat is definitely building. In fact, you look at the high temperatures over the next 10 days, they will be above normal every single day with highs in the low lower 90s this weekend. But even when it cools off, temperatures will still be in the middle to lower 80s for the end of next week, with just a little bit of a drop in the humidity. Humidity won't be too bad early in the weekend, but it will increase early next week. That will put us into the area where heat-related illnesses could become an issue, especially for people who are more susceptible to the heat, people who are elderly, young people, people who are in poor physical shape. So make sure you try to stay in air conditioning as much as possible, especially during the day. But even at night, have a fan running, because that's where the effects of heat really become more cumulative if you keep staying in hot conditions overnight. 3 things you need to know in the forecast: plenty of sunshine this weekend. Of course, if you're out in the sun, that will also increase the stress from heat as well. But temperatures will be near or above 90 degrees from tomorrow all the way through Tuesday of next week. And humidity levels will start to increase, especially as we head into Monday and Tuesday. That will hopefully lead to some chances for showers and thunderstorms. But tonight, they're all in the northern and central portions of the state. A few just drifting into the northern portions of Marquette and Green Lake counties and northern Juneau and Adams counties. But they're heading more southeastward. So areas well north of Madison could see a shower or thunderstorm this evening. But the air across the southern part of the state is drier. This is an area that's actually had the most rain over the last few days in Wisconsin. The southern part of the state has had very little rain. And future track precipitation in the short term through Sunday morning, very little rain out of those areas that get the showers and thunderstorms tonight. Then as we look at the rainfall expected over the next 10 days, the computer model forecasts are showing a few places, maybe an inch or two, most areas less than an inch of rain. This time of year, we should pick up 1.5 inches over that time period. So that just makes the drought conditions worse. And the new drought monitor came out today. This runs from June 1st. It's always released a couple of days later. Now, severe drought conditions just southeast of Madison into the Milwaukee area and into Chicago. Moderate drought conditions continue across southern and eastern Wisconsin. Abnormally dry conditions to the north, and then farther out to the west, drought conditions are even worse. In fact, much of the western part of the country under severe or extreme or exceptional drought conditions through the west and into the Dakotas. And the unfortunate part is you look at the 8 to 14 day precipitation outlook, those areas that need the rain, they're not going to see it. Below normal precipitation expected. The areas that have had too much, seeing above normal precipitation, and our area is going to see above normal temperatures as well over that time period. So there's an air quality advisory in effect for Dodge and Jefferson counties until 11 p.m. for ozone for people that are susceptible to breathing problems. Otherwise, 89 for a high tomorrow with plenty of sunshine. Those temperatures, low 90s this weekend. Humidity will start to creep up next week. Maybe some thunderstorm chances the middle part of the week, but still warm into next weekend.
And coming up in sports, a tradition that keeps Giannis locked in on winning an NBA title. What the Bucks forward does after every playoff win. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Attention homeowners, we're looking for 50 homeowners whose bath or shower doesn't look so good and won't come clean. Call Mad City Baths now to take your bathroom from outdated to outstanding in as little as 1 day. From walk-in showers to walk-in tubs, backed with a double lifetime labor warranty. So why wait? Time's running out to call. Remember, we have special savings for 50 homeowners. Free installation on a new bath or shower system. 18 months, no payments, no interest financing. We'll take before and after pictures, put a good neighbor sign in your yard, and compensate you for your time. Last chance to call during this program for the $50 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call now with zip code and location to qualify. 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
Pain? Yeah. Here. Aspirin cream with max strength lidocaine. Works fast and lasts. Keep it. You're gonna need it.
Kick pain in the Aspirin cream.
Some days, you just don't have it. Not my uncle, though. He's taking Trulicity for his type 2 diabetes. And now, he's really on his game.
Once weekly Trulicity lowers your A1C by helping your body release the insulin it's already making. Most people reached an A1C under 7%. Plus, Trulicity can lower your risk of cardiovascular events. It can also help you lose up to 10 pounds. Trulicity is for type 2 diabetes. It isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. It's not approved for use in children. Don't take Trulicity if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, changes in vision, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Taking Trulicity with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Side effects include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, which can lead to dehydration and may worsen kidney problems. Show your world what's truly inside. Ask your doctor about once-weekly Trulicity.
Hey folks, Friday morning, a new way for more people to submit workplace discrimination complaints. And on the 608, we are wandering Wisconsin, highlighting an easy road trip from Madison to a town some call a hidden gem. Join us Friday.
4 playoff games played and 4 wins over the Heat have the Bucks into the Eastern Conference semifinals with the Nets. That series starts Saturday in Brooklyn, and if you're doing the math, Milwaukee has 12 wins away from an NBA championship. Now, you might not be thinking that far ahead, but Giannis is. After every win, he subtracts 1 from 16 and then writes that number down on the board. A win on Saturday, he'll write 11. And for the MVP, it's just a little reminder of the work left to be done.
You know, reminding your mind, you know, how close you are to the goal. You know, it's like a checklist, like, you know, it's like the calendar. Once the 1 month goes by, you go to February, and then the month goes by, you go to March, you know, same thing.
Johnny Davis is one of 27 college basketball players to accept an invitation to try out for USA Basketball's U19 team. Out of the 27, 12 players will make the final roster and head to Latvia to play in the 2021 FIBA World Cup. Last season as a freshman, Davis averaged 7 points and 4 rebounds per game for the Badgers. Marissa Mosley put the finishing touches on her coaching staff this afternoon, and the first-year head coach has added a familiar face. Stella Moscow will be making the transition from player to student assistant after she played for the Badgers last year. As soon as A.J. Dillon stepped foot in Green Bay, his legs were the talk of the town. And then came the nicknames, the Quad Father and Quadzilla, because his quads look like tree trunks, and they recently were put to the test. A Packers fan challenged Dillon to smash a watermelon with his quads once he got to 200,000 followers on TikTok. And as you can see, that melon didn't survive.
Somebody said, if you get to 200,000 followers, you got to break a watermelon. And so, you know, I'm a man of my word, so had to do it, give the people what they wanted. And it's a lot harder than it looked.
We tried to do the watermelon crushing contest in our first live team meeting. I'm skeptical whether or not those watermelons were pre-sliced or not.
And forward Madison and the UW men's soccer team will square off in an exhibition game dubbed the Battle for Madison on August 10th at Breeze Stevens. And it's not the first time they've faced off against each other. The Flamingos are 2-0 all-time against the Badgers. Now they return to action Sunday when they host Union Omaha at 5 o'clock. Gary, I don't know about you, but I've never squashed a watermelon like that.
I don't even care for watermelon. That wouldn't do me any good. Well, tonight we got some showers and thunderstorms up in the far northern parts of our viewing area. Those might linger for a couple of hours. Otherwise, temperatures are mainly in the 80s, except where it's cooled off where the rain has come through. Heat index right now, slightly below the temperature, so the humidity being down actually helps a little bit. Look for a low tonight about 65, high tomorrow 89, and those temperatures in the 90s this weekend, with some thunderstorm chances next week as the humidity comes back.
All right, thank you, Gary. Have a great evening, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Hope to see you back here tonight at 10.